guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tita Lavinia of Titas of Pageantry, and for this episode, I have someone super special for you. She is my very first Miss Universe contestant guest. So we've had foreign guests in the past, but this is my first time to have someone from Miss Universe who will be competing, hopefully this year. Please welcome Sarita Reth, Miss Universe Cambodia 2020.
Hi, hi, Jumripsu, everyone. Jumripsu from Cambodia, Phnom Penh. Hope everyone is having a great time and safe during this period of time. And thank you, Tita Lavinia, for having me. I'm so honored.
Well, bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Comment allez-vous, Sarita?
Très, très bien, ma chérie. Je vais très, très bien. Merci beaucoup. Et vous? Ça va?
Très bien. Hanggang doon lang ako. I practice that for you.
Hey, that was a surprise, actually. That really surprised me.
I'm a little rusty, but thank you, Sarita. I am very honored to have you on board. I want to thank Shandy, your trainer, for arranging this. I did not think you guys will say yes, but thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. It is a pleasure as well because, thanks to Tita Shandy, actually, surprisingly, I call her Tita Shandy, which I don't really know the real definition of Tita. But since you explained to me earlier, then I finally get the definition.
Now you know. So
if I have
now you know.
I would spare my time to be a part of any interview that you guys are, want me to be a part of it. So thank you as well.
I didn't think you would say yes because by this time a lot of the girls are already very busy with training.
Yes.
And I know everybody wants a piece of you by asking for schedules to be interviewed. And I was like, I'm a small channel. Will they say yes to me?
Yeah. Well, I can always, spare my time, like I say, but it's true that I believe the girls are really, really busy with their schedules, with their preparation, including me. Actually, I'm not at my own place right now. I'm actually at my parents' house just to come here and get the good connection for this live session. So I have to run to the next place after this and have to do a lot of paperwork and see what's the next plan for preparation during next week. So yes, everyone is busy, including me as well. But it's my pleasure.
Well, thank you for that. Sarita, you're gorgeous. You have that very Asian look that we're all craving for right now. We want the more natural Asian look because there are so many like makeup looks on social media, on the internet. But you're truly Asian. We like this.
Thank you so much. Actually, life has taught me many amazing things and taught me to be grateful, especially for my existence. Because by being born, the way we are is a gift. So why not embrace it? Don't go over that you are offered by God. I'm really grateful who I am. Who I am.
Very light and it's very easy. I mean, you look very easy, you look very effortless, and that's what we like about you. When we started posting you on our page, it seems that you have this very, effortless grace. We like that.
Thank you so much. Hey, but I will, I'm always down to experiment new look, but this is like my normal self, my usual look, my day-to-day look. But like I said, I am always down to experiment new different kinds of look and see, what can I do with the makeup?
Why not? Makeup is there to play with, right? It's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Yes,
So
yes.
transitioning into makeup, I think because makeup has a big role in your life. So from what I gathered, because I did my little research, you're known in Cambodia mainly as an actress. before you
Yeah.
transitioned into beauty pageantry. What was the reaction of the people who were supporting you as an actress when you transitioned to beauty pageantry? I'm curious because here it's a little different.
Okay, let me laugh a bit. Let me get this out first. It was a surprise. It was
Oh,
definitely a surprise for them because they were always expecting me like, oh, what's the next movie that Sarita is going to be in? Um, because out here I am known to be the actress that has acted in so many short films and we've won like so many awards. And so they're always looking forward to new movies. And the
next I
moment
see.
I applied to be a part of the Miss Universe Cambodia competition, everyone was like, "Is that Sarita? Is it even true? Is she just playing? Is she playing around?" I'm like, "No, no, no, no. This is true. I have been having my eyes on the pageant field for years. I have been preparing. I have been doing the preparation to be a part of this competition for several years before I decided to join. So besides like being surprised, they actually took their time and effort to help support me along the journey. So that's basically it.
On Miss Universe Cambodia, did you feel the support or was it more like a big question mark for everyone? But did you start feeling the support of the Cambodian pageant fans?
Definitely support, like
Oh.
wholeheartedly support towards my journey. It's amazing because I didn't expect it. I have to be honest with you that the pageantry field in Cambodia is still new to us, but
Yes.
what I noticed is that we are trying to keep up. We are trying to run. Like it's something that we really admire, and it's only our fourth year to be the Miss Universe competition. So we've been working harder and harder from year to year, to finally hopefully get our first placement and to have, to give the hope to the younger generation, the upcoming generations.
You know, your case is very interesting because as a pageant analyst and as a pageant enthusiast, we look at trends, we look at frequency of repetitions, and we look at countries with really strong PR machinery. So these are the likes of the Philippines, Venezuela, Puerto
Yes.
Rico, India, Thailand. So how do you feel, Sarita, when you see your name on the top picks and Cambodia isn't even, a really noisy pageant country? Like, how does it feel now that you started from scratch from an organization with only a 4-year experience and now you see your name? I mean, it's not like the end of it all. It's not, when you put your name out there, it doesn't mean you're gonna win or you're gonna get in. But
Yes.
how does it feel that you get the frequency of your name out there in the rankings?
Whew. First of all, I am so, so, so honored and happy that, the world, the pageant enthusiasts, different pages are looking at Cambodia and see the potential in Cambodia. And it is an honor for me because we have been working so hard on it and to finally, be recognized by everyone from all around the world. We can't promise, we don't know how far we can get during the journey of Miss Universe, but at the same time, like we try our best and hope to get our first placement. And even me, when I was younger, I always look up to, the powerhouse countries. For example, the countries that you have just mentioned, like Venezuela, even, our neighbor country, Thailand, they're amazing. The Philippines, I'm always like, I always look up to them. And I was looking at my country, like, okay, even if we're new, but maybe we could hopefully one day catch up with them, even if we're new. You never know.
Yeah,
So I
you're
think
you
those
know,
were
as early as now, you're actually poised. If everything goes well, from a pageant analyst side, it seems that you're poised for Cambodia's first placement, and that's
Oh,
very exciting. That's also very exciting for us Filipinos because, I mean, admittedly, we have been dominating the pageantry in the region. So to share this with a fellow Southeast Asian, yeah, go for it, Sarita.
thank you so much.
Go
Like I
for
said,
it. Yeah.
I will do my best for my country because, like I say, if it happens if we were to be placed in Miss Universe, it will be like giving hope to the younger generations in Cambodia and to open doors for them. So we never know in the future. Hopefully, Cambodia will be one of the powerhouse countries that they talk about.
Why not? I mean, if yeah, the Philippines was there to open doors for the other countries, I mean, why not? I mean, we are looking at Cambodia, we are looking at Myanmar. I know that they've
Yes,
sent a really gorgeous candidate as well.
yes,
Even Nepal, it seems like, they're a new country, but if they play their cards right, they
yes.
could even replicate the placement from 2018. So, yeah, if we're opening doors for you guys, right?
We will try our best because, uh, our Cambodian fans, they are like they fully support the pageantry field, and it's something that I'm surprised as well. Like, wow, the force of the support is so strong. So I'm pretty sure, in the near future, Cambodia will do better and better.
Yeah. And I understand that your national director is Filipino. So I met him once. He offered his seat to me at an event. Hi, sir.
Oh, hi,
He was kind enough to give me the chair. So, hi, sir. So I met
oh,
you.
I couldn't thank more for him, his existence, for what he has done for Cambodia, because he is actually the person that brings the program of Miss Universe Cambodia to Cambodia. Like, he introduced a new world to us, and I really appreciate him. I couldn't thank him more. Even up until today, like, Sir Romeo, I love you. I don't know how many times I can say this to prove that I really appreciate you, but I'm gonna say one more time, I love you.
And I like that, they're very supportive with your activities and your causes, because I check on the organization page and it's pretty balanced. So, speaking of your training, I know that you have a trainer who's Filipino, Shandy.
Yeah.
Sarita, have you been to the Philippines?
Yes. Yes.
You have, I see.
Yes.
But because of the situation, how do you conduct your trainings now? Is it everything virtual, or do you have training in Cambodia now?
Okay. So before I continue on to give you this answer, I went to Manila, Quezon City, to visit Shandy and to do the trainings there with her in person. So it's more effective and it's faster as well. It was during March.
Okay.
And so thanks to Tita Shandy, because it was person, the first person to approach me. I met her like 2 years ago. Sarita, you have the potential to do this, and I already have in mind. And it's just like the reassurance from God that, Sarita, it is time for you to do that preparation and just. So when it comes to the training at the moment, I still know the situation hasn't been easy yet, which it's calming down a little bit. We are doing both with our trainer, like, here, and also we will go through via Zoom, through live video session as well. So we do both ways as much as possible.
So, how is it difficult, or is it more difficult, or is it easier for you to move around with your virtual trainings this way? rather than jet setting from Cambodia to Manila, Cambodia to Manila? Is it easier for you like this, or would you rather be in a training environment that's, the usual training environment when you're one on one with your trainer?
Honestly, I love traveling. I would just hop on the last minute flight to go to anywhere, because
Anywhere.
I love traveling so much that I could say yes to every last minute trip offer. Since, like, I think it's better if we, actually do the training from, one in person, which is actually more effective and it's more fun. But we have no choice in this situation. So I really appreciate it as well, because uh, the internet really helped every one of us
Yeah.
nowadays. So that's how it helped us connect the people from all around the world. But yeah, I think it's just the choice that we have at the moment. But if I could choose one, I'd rather just hop on that flight and go from one on one.
I would love to do that, but I don't have the papers and my cats would kill me. They're gonna look for me.
I get that
So,
feeling. I love animals too.
right?
I love that feeling. I know that. Yeah.
Everybody's so dependent. So, Sarita, you mentioned about traveling, and this was also one of the things that I learned from your interview with Jay. Jay is also a friend of mine. We were together during like media events, so but it stopped this year and last year, but
Oh.
Jay and I were this close because we live in the
Mm.
same city. So,
And corner.
yeah. He's a really good friend of mine, and I remember that you talked about traveling. So I want to connect this with something that the Filipinos are very very intrigued with. Um,
Mm.
they loved they took it in, all that French connection. They took it in. It went
Bonjour à
viral.
tous, je m'appelle Sarita et je suis votre Miss Universe Cambodge 2020. Je vous embrasse très fort. Je vous aime.
Rita, can you please tell me, why do you speak French beautifully? Is it a family connection? Did you live there? Did you take classes like me? I failed miserably, but I took classes.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much to all the Filipino fans. Like, I really appreciate all your support. I couldn't thank more, and I couldn't believe it. And you are so supportive for, us Cambodians. Thank you. Actually, some of my fans, they know that I was adopted by a French and American couple. So dad French, so that's how I got French, and that was one of the main reason why. But me and my little sister, we went to a French school when we were young, so that's where we adapted the French language.
Oh, I see. So that's also where the English is coming from. Because I listen to you,
Yes.
usually, I see. It makes more sense now. Because usually when we have, well, I'm trying to word this in a way that isn't so offensive because everybody now is just so sensitive. But usually when we hear non-Filipinos speak English, we know that they're educated, that they've traveled, but usually their English is very British English. But when I listen to you, your English is very American. It's very close to Filipino English. So that is where the connection is coming from. Well, great. Good for you. Good
Thank
for
you.
you.
But okay,
Sexy.
one thing about my English, it wasn't just because it's only from my mom's side, where she was actually from the U.S., but
Mhm.
I learned it through watching a, like, television show called Friends, and that's how I got it. And I was inspired to become an actress myself too, as well, from that.
Good. So is this like a language that you still use at home? Is this a
Yes,
language like how you communicate? I see.
yes,
So that's why you're
yes.
so flawless.
Oh, thank you.
Unlike me, I practiced that phrase for a few
you you
hours for you.
you have your authenticity of the way of your speaking as well. You're amazing too.
I'm gonna I'm gonna try and learn more.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, you told me that you
Sarita,
have.
I'm so sorry. I have to say goodbye. We are having this one adopted.
Oh my
Goodbye,
God. Okay,
darling.
where is she?
Be good. Her name is Hermione. She has two colored eyes, and
Oh,
she's
that's
going to a really good home.
oh my no, so cute.
I miss you, darling.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling. You know. Well,
It's okay. We have many more. Because she's growing, so she has to have. Yeah,
yeah, a
here's
real
another
family.
one. But this one is not going away soon. This one is staying.
Wow. Oh my God, so cute.
I have tiny ones.
I like. Okay, my forehead is like shrinking from feeling so hyper seeing the cats. You know, like when you see pets and when you're an animal lover,
I
like
feel you.
yeah,
I feel
so
you.
cute, so cute.
Do you have any pets of your own?
Sorry.
Do you have any pets of your own?
Yes, yes, I do. I
Tell
have.
me. Tell me about them.
It's a she. Um, she's a 1 year old puppy. I still call her a puppy, even if
Oh my
she's
god.
big now. Yes, her name is
Oh,
Giselle, and I even put her on my bio that I'm her mom.
I, does she have her Instagram account?
Yes, yes. I
Oh my
always
god, I'm gonna follow that. I'm gonna go for it later.
oh my goodness. I'm thinking of adopting a new one, like I just love dogs so much. I don't know how to explain this to
Me
you.
too. You're so lucky.
Yeah. You own cats, so you know that feeling, like it makes you feel more responsible of a person, and you always have something to look forward to at the end of the day. Like, hey, I have pets, I have my babies to look after. Like, they are my
So true.
energy, booster. So I really love her. She's actually very naughty. She's
Don't we all love the naughty ones?
very clumsy, super, super clumsy. But yeah,
Love them when they're so derpy and when they do like, I spend the whole, because of the quarantine, because of this pandemic, I think like a lot of people, I also work from home, and I
yes.
spend hours and hours just watching them sleep, doing all those crazy moves when they sleep, watching them eat, watching them play. I survived the pandemic watching them.
Well, hey, well, thanks to them too, right? I think they're a gift to us. They make our life more meaningful during the quiet times, during the pandemic.
Exactly.
Yes. But anyway,
Exactly. I'm sorry.
oh, and you were mentioning that you were taking French class. Is it true?
I did, but that was like a long, long time ago. Because in the Philippines, I don't know if it's the same in Cambodia. So when you enter college, you're supposed to take one foreign class, foreign
Mm.
language class. So usually it's a choice between Japanese,
Mm.
um, French, and Spanish, which is closer to our language. So
Yes,
I said,
yes.
I'm not gonna take Spanish because a lot of the Filipino words are in Spanish. And then I said, I'm not gonna take Japanese because my family is Japanese. My
Oh,
mother is based in Japan. My siblings are half Japanese. So I said, I don't need that. I'm gonna take French, and I almost failed the semester because
you picked them.
it wasn't that it was hard. It was just so easy to cut classes in French and watch a movie. So I spent the semester with only a few classes with
And
more
then
movie time. Not
I
good.
love that. I love the idea. I love
You
the
love the
idea.
idea?
We
I'm
have something in
regretting it
common.
now. Because French is very sexy, as
Oh,
evidence of what happened to you. They showed us like a 1 minute clip of you speaking in French, and then boom, your name is everywhere.
oh. I didn't expect that at all. I I
Well,
really
but
didn't expect
you know,
the
but
language.
I guess it also has something to do with a lot of the fans recognizing girls with very strong communication skills. Unlike before, when you have candidates, it's mostly the physical aspect that
Yes.
um, impresses us. But now we're like digging through, is this candidate really beautiful? But I need to hear her, I need to listen to her. Do you see that difference now? I mean, you mentioned
Yes.
you're a pageant fan.
Yes. Yes, I do notice that. I have always been a huge fan of the pageantry world since I was super young.
Mhm.
And as growing up, I see that, oh, okay, so then you have to have a certain this. And then you see the transformation, the evolution of Miss Universe. I'm like, hey, I need to be a part of this. We could do something for Cambodia. And here I am today. Like, and I also noticed that we need to dig in more into
Right.
that person.
And it's a lot, well, it's a cliche when people say that the pageantry world is like a big platform, for causes that you're passionate with. But now
Yes.
that you're Miss Universe Cambodia, are you feeling that there are more that you can actually do, not just in your head, but in reality?
Oh, so much. I don't know how to explain this, but so much. Before becoming a beauty queen myself, we call that. Before becoming a Miss Universe Cambodia, I was already uh, known as an actress, and so I had the, how do I say this? The opportunity to use that platform. I have a voice of my own and
Because
represent.
I was able to interview Kat last November. So I published a video with Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray. And I also asked her the same thing because nowadays what we want to know is if this candidate will follow through with her advocacies that she was passionate about as a candidate. Um, do people think less of her if she doesn't go back to her advocacies? What about you, Sarita? Are these advocacies new to you, or are these like causes some of the things that you've been active way before?
Oh, it's been there since, how can I say this? It's almost 7 years now that I've
Oh,
been
I see. Okay.
yes, advocating reproductive health. I was introduced to that when I started a show called Love 9, which is a series that tackles, reproductive health, sexual and reproductive health. And so at first, me as a teenager that time and also a girl, I was like, oh, it's something new to me. And I'm a girl that lives in the cities, and I'm still surprised by how many information and education that we're supposed to know more about it. What about the girls that live in the countryside? So I took that opportunity right after that show. I still continue on advocating the issue and to be a voice and to talk openly, to always welcome the girls that if they have any questions they can always come to me, because it's very important for us, as human beings. We shouldn't feel shy or afraid to talk about things that we want to know.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess it only takes one role model, or a personality with some reach, some degree of reach, to really speak for them, to really advocate for them. So I'm glad that this is something that is real, that is authentic, that is yeah, true to you, because I do know that when you get interviewed for things like this, or maybe interviewed for Miss Universe, these are things that will come up and people will know
Yeah.
if this is something that you've been working on, right?
Yes, yes,
And you
true,
cannot
true. And
just be, yeah, true.
like I wholeheartedly support this, and hopefully, it's no longer considered a taboo, and that we break the stigma. and it's getting better compared to 5-6 years ago. It's getting so much better, and I'm so happy that our country is moving forward and it's improving in so many amazing ways.
Sarita, I'm very curious about Cambodia. And not because I studied a little bit about it, not because I'm into history, that I'm into current events, but I want to know about Cambodia now. Like, how is the environment? How is the energy in Cambodia? That is beyond what we see on the tourism videos. I want to know the vibe in Cambodia.
Well, my tita Lavinia, I can say that Cambodia is growing so fast,
Okay.
so fast that even me, as a person that lives here, has been living, born, and raised here, I couldn't believe that my country has been improved so much compared to like the last 10, 20 years, because we are a country that woke up from a war that wasn't a long time ago. Yet, we have the courage to get back up and then move forward. So during this competition right now, especially my preparation, I am going to do another angle of Cambodia to show to the world how developed, how amazing, how improved of Cambodia is at the moment. The environment is amazing. Like if you tell someone about Cambodia, the first thought they can think of is touristy side where you can Angkor Wat, Siem Reap. That's the upper part of Cambodia. But the truth is, like Cambodia, the actual Cambodia right now, it's just amazing. So many different skyscrapers. Like you can, go on a boat ride time, and you see.
That sounds so romantic.
Oh, trust me, if you are here, I don't think you will ever want to go back, because I have so
I
many
don't think so.
friends.
I think the food is great. The history is amazing.
Food,
The architecture,
the people too. Like, okay, sometimes
people,
we are
right?
shy. Like sometimes we are shy. Actually, not me. I'm not shy.
Unlike,
Unlike me, but most Cambodians, they are super, super, super sweet, super friendly, super smiley, and there's tiny bit of the shyness in them. But yeah, the people, the food, the environment, it's just amazing.
it makes total sense because you appear to me, you seem to be a very modern Cambodian. And it seems to be like something nice to explore for Miss Universe because, like what I said, what we know about Cambodia is what the tourism,
Yes,
advertisements have been telling us, like Angkor Wat. It
yes,
seems like
yes,
the lesser, I don't know, country or sister to Vietnam. So I would love for you to have this platform to really
yes,
push Cambodia out there because I don't know, I think this is what the essence of pageants are, to really introduce your own country and
yes,
to make sure that everyone knows that there are more to what is being advertised. So
yes.
doing this, will you be having a lot of Cambodian touches or Cambodian traditions in your wardrobe or in your preparations? Because this is something that we talk about in pageantry all the time, especially in the Philippines after Catriona Gray. Is this something that you might explore for your preparations?
Oh, actually, when it comes to the preparation regarding our wardrobe, we
Mhm.
have collaborated with three different designers, and I am giving the creativity to them. I only give them like my preferences, like, hey, this is what I would love to be showing to during the competition, during Miss Universe.
Mhm.
And so at the moment, it's not yet completely um, done towards the wardrobe. So I can say that at the moment I'm giving the creativity to them, and definitely there are the side our culture and tradition designs to be a part of our wardrobe as well. And I cannot wait to see them. And I believe in their work. They are amazing. Like I just want to promote all like improvements, the improvements of Cambodia, like the infrastructure wise, the fashion industry, it's amazing. Uh, Filmmaking wise, because I'm in the film industry, and so I have my own film crew as well. So hopefully we will be making a good video to introduce Cambodia.
Yes, I hope so because when I listened to your interview with Jay, you mentioned that your designer, your gown designer, is a Filipino. He's actually one of my favorite pageant designers,
His
Rian
name,
Fernandez.
yes, Rian.
Have you met him?
Never. I've only heard
Oh,
of
you
him.
haven't. But
Yes,
have you exchanged ideas?
never. I have never
Never.
talked
So
to
it's
him.
gonna be a surprise.
Yes, I only got to talk to my national director, Sir Romeo, that this is my preferences, and I believe that he will do such an amazing job for me, and I cannot wait to be putting on that gown of his because I've seen his work and I couldn't be more impressed.
You know, my eyes lit up when I heard that you were going to be connected to Rian Fernandez because I covered his career, I covered some of his work, and I know his style. His style is about mixing embellishments and crystals, something that appeals to me,
Yes.
because he's very blingy when he designs a garment. You shine like a diamond yourself.
Yes.
So I'm very excited.
Yes, me
I'm very
too. Me
excited for
too.
that.
Well, I have already informed them the colors. One is for the preliminary and for the final day. And so, okay, I won't leak this out yet, but I have already, I have already like informed them my color preferences, and I cannot wait to show you the results. And I really believe in Rian that he will do such an amazing job.
I absolutely hope so because he did one of my favorite gowns for the nationals in the Philippines.
Ah,
Um, Rabia won, but surprisingly, none of the front runners got my top pick for the gown. He dressed another lady, and that other lady got my best dress list. So I don't know if that means anything, but yeah, he's quite good. So you're on the good, you're on the right
I'm in
track.
good hands. I'm in good hands. Let's just say, hopefully.
Right. True.
Like,
So,
I couldn't be more grateful for these amazing people surrounding me. Like,
yes.
it's, I think, let's just say it's called fate. It's a blessing. It's just a blessing to have
It
these
is.
wonderful people around me. Like, my designer, my other designer that has been supporting me throughout Miss Universe Cambodia 2020 this year, he's a Filipino as well. His name is Rainier, and he's the designer of Armada. Like, we only met 2 months before the competition. And then he came up to me, Sarita, I'm going to dress you up. You don't need to worry about your wardrobe.
And yet it's very nice because the talent is not just extended to the Filipinos, it's extended to the other ladies because I do know that we have other designers here who like helping the girls from Africa. So we have the ones who help the girls from Nepal, the
Yes,
girls
yes, it's
from
true.
Southeast Asia. So it's nice that we get to share the talent,
Yes,
and it's also nice because it paves the way for you girls to also tap into your own designers eventually, your own talents
yes,
eventually.
it's true.
Right.
It's true indeed.
So this is what I like about pageantry, the interconnection of like industries that could help each other out. I mean, you might think that you're just putting on makeup, but you're actually building a career of your makeup artist
It's
or your
everything.
hairstylist.
Yes, everything.
Exactly.
Everything combines. Like, you just walk, you go into that room from head to toe, from different, like, people's work. Like, you show the support. It really connects to everything, every part. Like, you help your makeup artist, you help your hairstylist, you help your designers, whoever designs this. It's just, it really helps everyone around you. And I
We
know
are
you
on the
best.
same page. We understand the the interrelation of these people
Yes,
and how important they are in your success or
yes,
maybe in the success of the ladies who will come after you. So
It's the people
now,
beside you, right? Yes.
exactly. I mean, who knows? Down the line, you might be a national director. I mean, it's not far fetched, right? Because a lot of these girls, they turn into like business minded
Yes.
people, and then eventually they also turn into national directors. So it's not far fetched.
True, true. I couldn't agree more. Let's see in the next 5 years. I have it in mind
Maybe
already, but let's
after you win an Oscar or after you win a Best Actress at Cannes or a Best in Screenplay. Because I heard that you've taken classes for screenplay. Is that right?
yes, yes, true, true.
Wow, that is amazing. Can you tell me about a favorite film with a really good play of dialogue? Because I like film. Maybe we have something in common.
Actually, I have a lot. But one thing that really captured my heart is The Notebook. Everyone's heart. The way how they make the film. Because for me, as a filmmaker myself, I don't just watch, just to enjoy, but I actually look at every angle. Like, okay, this shot, this scene, what's the message? How do they write their script? And where's the position where the actors are standing? And how do they make it so wonderful? How it's just everything is in one. It's a lot of hard work. This is why I really admire this field as well, and I hopefully to become a good filmmaker myself in the
Photography and
future.
things like that. So if this is your if this is your path, I think this whole pageantry thing will open the doors for you to pursue that. So, and
Hopefully.
you know what? It might also be helpful because I heard some rumors that they are considering going virtual at Miss Universe. So, if this is the case, I know it's gonna be sad. I know. But will you be prepared, Sarita, with all the cinematography,
Yes,
something that's needed for a virtual pageant?
yes. That one,
Good.
if it's made virtually, I have my whole team behind me
Okay.
and we're ready.
You're ready to fight for this virtually, should it come to that point.
Virtually, physically,
Physically,
anything. I'm ready.
I love the fighting spirit. So
Sarita,
let's
I
go for
know
that.
that
You're very busy. I'm not gonna stretch this long. If you notice, the conversation is just light. It's not like heavy hitting
Yes.
news or anything. We just wanted to get to know you, and we just wanted to, in Filipino, make you harot. Because one of the common comments that I get whenever we post you is that people say, Tita, we want her to be our friend. And it's like, how can you say that? So now you're closer to them.
Thank you. Like what I have right now out from my heart is like a very, very, very big thank you. I'm so grateful for every one of you. Thank you. I'm so grateful for your support, and I would never take that for granted. Like I couldn't be more grateful than this.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you
so
so
honored.
much for allowing us to get to know you and for allowing me to share you to the world. And this was is another cat who would like to say hi as well. So they just keep on arriving. They
You're the
just keep
mama.
on like saying hello.
Yes, you're the mom, so they need attention sometimes.
They need attention because
Yes,
they know I'm
constant.
busy with you.
Yes, I love animals, so I get that. Give them some
Exactly.
love and attention after this, okay?
I have the kittens down. Oh, you want to see the kittens? Let me show you the
Yes,
kittens.
yes, please. I would love
I
to.
have two really young ones. Wait, let me show them to you before
Yes,
I
please.
go.
Yes, yes.
So this one is Lindsay. This was named because I interviewed Miss Earth USA, who eventually won Miss Earth.
Yes.
So
Oh,
this is Lindsay.
oh my,
So this was named after her.
oh, that's
And then this is the brother. This is my other youngest. His name is Elliot.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's
Oh
so
my
cute and he's
goodness.
so fluffy.
Oh, your cats are so cute.
I know. Thank you.
Oh, that's so cute.
So,
How is
it's going to
Michael?
be they're super amazing, super duper amazing. And I introduced them to my guest because how can I not? They move around. They want their presence to be known. So
Yes, I would be proud to introduce my pets to whoever is talking to me at the moment. Too. Like, I feel you. I understand you.
all right, so I'm not gonna stretch this out further. I know that the other vloggers would love to know more about you, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
share you with them. But yeah, just so you know, a lot of people got a little nervous because if you have no idea, every time a guest comes into this channel, they get a little lucky. A lot of them win, or a lot of them get placement. So I don't know if I'll be sprinkling fairy dust on you. So hopefully, whatever luck I have will trickle down on you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm taking all that luck.
Take it all in.
Woo!
All right. Good luck. Good luck on your journey. And thank you so much for the people who arranged this, who made this one possible. Shandy, salamat.
Yes,
And to
yes.
your national director, I know they're very supportive. And please invite your Filipino fans as well as all of your fans all over the world to check you out, to support you, and support your platforms. The floor is yours.
Well, first of all, like you have mentioned, thank you to whoever made this conversation possible between Titas of Pageantry and me. And thank you so much for having me once again. I had such an amazing talk with you, and hopefully that you enjoyed this time with me as well. And last but not least, thank you to every one of you out there that is watching our conversation. And hopefully we could meet again in the next session with
Yeah,
Titas
because you
of
owe me a
Pageantry.
plant gift. Just.
Oh yes, definitely. I will put that in mind. The moment that I go to the Philippines, I will just send that to you. And you need to. I need to meet you if you're okay to meet me because I know that you're busy as well. So yes, thank you so much for your support. I promise you that I will do my best. I will work my hardest, and yes, thank you for the amazing support. I will not let you down.
Alright, so good luck, Sarita. But just for the record, am I even saying your first name correctly? Is your first name Sarita or is it Reth?
Reth is my last name.
Reth is your last name, so it's the same in the Philippines. I see. All
Yes.
right, so it's a beautiful name. It has lots of R's. It's very sexy. We hope that you do really well at Miss Universe.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Mwah. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.